Welcome everybody to my live stream. Yeah, today I want to spend some time with this Gambit character from the latest Deadpool movie. I want to create him some kind of stylized or like semi-stylized style. So let me show you how I would like stylize a real character. Some kind of okay, he doesn't get a lot of distortion or whatever. He will be like visible or like noticeable as this person or as this character, but here and there, like some simplification and stylization. Before I start, I want to show you that for everybody who didn't know, I'm holding an art challenge, 3D art challenge, where you can create this little character here and you can win a tablet from XP Pen. So they are nice and give it to the person who is winning the challenge. So I have a little collaboration with them. Chat is working. So okay, I do not want to spend a lot of time. Like creating this character will be time consuming, I think. So if you want, you can participate in the art challenge and win the tablet. The link is down below this in the comment section or in the description. And you find, of course, everything like related to this art challenge in the Discord. Last time, I don't know why my stream didn't work. I wanted to create this character last time already. So I'm sorry for that it didn't work. I don't know why. I was like, I had to use my old PC because of some technical issues, and maybe that's the reason why it didn't work. I'm creating like always a base mesh just to show you how it works. It doesn't mean that you always create it like this, but just for showing that you can actually create a decent base mesh pretty easily, actually. And if you have any questions regarding the 3D industry, games industry, film industry, or whatever, you can ask me on chat, of course. And I will just work my way through. And of course, I'm already working on other challenges, on other pieces you can maybe win. So if you are not participating in this one, maybe you have the chance next time to win something. I don't know if it will be a tablet again or something else. I place some eyes there. And on Discord was someone who was asking for how to charge like 3D work, like character work. How much do you charge for it? And I'm preparing a video for this, or maybe I will create a live stream especially for this topic because it's actually very important. But you do not find a lot of like yeah, videos about this, tutorials about how much to charge, like which are, I mean, most videos are made like from the perspective of an US citizen. Welcome to the chat. Um, yeah, most tutorials in this regarding like charging or payment or whatever are from, like I said, from the perspective of a person who is living in the USA, because I think most content creators are from US or in the US. And that's why most people or most tutorials for charging or like how much do you charge for your work is more in US dollars. And I plan to have a video about how you charge actually for your country, your needs. So I think next week or so I will cover this topic in a video. So my base mesh is ready for setting it in perspective. Something like that. I of course I can change later, or I will change later. Let me check for the right right proportions. And first I'm creating him from this perspective. And then I'm checking for if it's like matching the person itself or like logic in the face. But first I want to create just from this particular perspective. When do you go from Dynamesh to ZRemesh? Actually, you go from Dynamesh to ZRemesh whenever you need it. It depends, of course, what you are what what you actually need for your character. I cannot tell you like after like 10 minutes or 20 minutes you go to from Dynamesh to ZRemesh. Sometimes you never go to ZRemesh actually. So it depends, of course, on how clean you want your geometry to be. So it always depends on your like on your needs. But mostly I'm getting like right away, like when I'm dynameshing, I'm ZRemeshing afterwards. And reprojecting the details. And yeah, for those who are already participating in the art challenge, please make sure that you are uh, that you are posting your final image on time, that the others have the chance to vote for you. Thank you very much. Nice to see you too. So I'm working my way through. Like this. Hi, everybody. So on the stylized character, of course, the eyes are little bit bigger. So I will need to find out how much like stylization I want and how big the head actually should be and how far I get away from the from the photo. uh, this photo or this model going to be stylized. I can create them more stylized. So yes, I want, of course, try to match the like the actor himself. Oh, I forgot to switch on the perspective. Something like this. Um, I want to match the actor, of course, as good as I can. And at the same time, I want to stylize him a little bit more, like simplify. Yeah, actually, I didn't see the movie, but I saw a lot of like samples from the movie, and I really liked this like the Shannon Tatum in this role, and yeah, I watched the original cartoon in the 90s as a kid, and I pretty much liked this character a lot. So seeing this character made pretty well in the movie was yeah some kind of satisfying. Wow, his nose is a little bit too much, too wide. So this comes from when you're working in perspective too much, then you notice that something is not matching. So I'm still working on like pretty much a like ugly version of this character. Like you always, or maybe you saw it already on my stream that the character can be pretty ugly for a long time. So don't worry, this is absolutely normal. And yeah, like I said, for next time, I'm planning. Maybe next time I'm planning to have a special um, like I want to talk about how much to charge for your work as a 3D artist because this topic is really, really important for many people. of course. So let me know if the um, if the chat is stable or not. I hope it's stable. Because OBS is always showing like, I don't know, some kind of messages. I have no idea what this means. So I need some color guidance, like this. Because I want to make his eyebrows, and I'm creating some kind of coloring where the geometry is lying, like this, and there I see like the eyebrows do not match. So I pull them down like this, and then they are like more matching. Okay, stream is going okay. Okay, thank you very much. So he has like very low eyebrows, of course, because of this bandana thing. So yeah, like I said, the pen pressure is a little bit too much. I hope maybe I need to reinstall the tablet. I have no idea. But anyway, I hope this works. Like technical issues, I have no idea why. This is a little bit annoying. Anyway, yeah, let me know. Gambit jacket, please. Yeah. I hope I come to this today, like this far. Let me. Oh, actually, I forgot to switch over to the ZBrush layout. Anyway, let me. Um, you are too busy for the like taking part in the art challenge. Yeah, don't worry. There, I think there will be at least another one. So I will find out how this one works. If this one works like well and everything goes fine. I wanted to watch something, but my internet connection is still like lagging. I have no idea why. So yeah, many issues today with uh, technical issues. So my like upper head is some kind of finished. Okay, after I combine everything, I will have a look there again. So I'm spending a little bit time with the nose to make it more properly, so it's not too pinchy here, and of course not too wide. So something like this. But he has, of course, like not round nostrils, but they are pretty much like a box. This is very characteristic for this actor. And I want to some kind of reassemble this in my stylized character. Okay, so when the stream is working, pretty cool. Now my internet connection is working. Let me check something quickly. Okay, I wanted to check, like, double check with the, how it's called, animated series. So his nose is not like watching out like this. It's actually pretty flat. Something like that. So, of course, usually I'm working from a, from a like 2D art piece. So it's not usual to work from a photo and stylize from there. So I'm not a like concept artist or so. That's why this is an experiment for me as well. So now I need more subdivisions. And creating first some kind of ugly lips here. It's always ugly before like the final retouch. It's absolutely usual, absolutely normal. double check in the perspective, some kind of like this. And of course, even if you have some experience like in modeling stylized characters, stylization by your own is not easy. That's why I actually more relying on pre-made like 2D art pieces, because I'm not a 2D artist and not concept artist, of course. And of course, the technical issues may make me a little bit nervous. The neck is too small, of course, like this. He has a very like huge neck because of this like armor piece or whatever this is. So I hope they make a movie from this Gambit, this version. Would be actually pretty cool, but I heard that it's unlikely. So let's see if they do it or not. So I'm creating like the trapezius already. Uh, Here you find the how to put the reference into the background. You find in the chat. So in the beginning of this one, don't worry about the interruptions. So let's continue. Like I think he has too much like volume on the cheeks. So let's and of course I head needs some hair, because yeah, like hair is part of the face, like I always say. That's why create hair pretty early in the process, especially on female characters, but on male characters as well. Yeah, hair can actually change the complete like appearance of the face. That's why create hair early. Like pretty messy, and then subdivide. Like there was a question regarding like when do you need to put like Dynamesh and ZRemesh. Actually, you can leave it in Dynamesh always. Like you do not have to change to ZRemesh if you do not want, actually. So create some strands like pretty messy actually. So it's just like a placeholder. Some strands there. Like this. So to have some kind of volume, so, to have an idea what's going on here up here. So how the hair is actually flowing from here to there. It's going more to the front like this. Yeah, the volume is there. Pushing it in a little bit more like this. I think he will be like not super stylized, but like a mixture between like stylized realism. some kind of like I did Kratos from God of War. It's also like more stylized realism. So a mixture between stylization and realism, of course. Of course, he is looking strange because of the eyes. They are not like not matching or not blending into the face. That's why they are looking this strange. So making some hard edges on the nose. Let's like when you're creating hard edges, then your character looks immediately like more stylized, more simplified. Oh, I forgot about this keyboard thing. Today is not my day, I think. I think the nose is a little bit too uh, like too much hard edges. Extract some eyebrows. Here you can use ZRemesh. Okay, so it always depends on what you need, and I need some like direct flow or like parallel edges. So this is not like too jaggy. So that's why I'm using ZRemesh here and inflate it a little bit like this. Same thing with eyebrows. Eyebrows are part of the face. And of course, you need eyebrows for your character. Yeah, like I said, OBS is always like sending me messages that it loses the connection. So I hope the connection returns. And yeah, maybe I will just upload the uh, recorded version. So I will not stop the recording now and reconnect with OBS or how it's called. So I'm recording my live streams anyway nowadays because I want to upload them. I mean, I want to edit them a little bit and upload again. No, I'm not finished. The stream was lost for a moment, and I have no idea. Like I said, I think this stream is lost. I'm not sure. Anyway, I will like edit the recording and upload it. Yeah, technical issues are making me a little bit nervous, so I do not focus like on my work. I'm like more focused on yeah, on dealing with technical stuff. So I hope the like rest of this recording will be working and I will upload it and I hope you still enjoy. So the eyes are a little bit too much separated. This is why he looks a little bit strange, like this. So I'm checking the eye separation. Like one eye is like the eye separation is one eye in between the eyes. So it's like three eyes in total. When it makes sense, when you want to check out like when you want to learn head proportions and anatomy, please check out my Patreon. I have some courses already there, and in the future, I'm planning having more courses on Gumroad. So something like this. I'm not sure about the amount of stylization or like amount of hard edges I want here. strong chin like this, and then a little bit more like hot edges on this, on the jawline. Just slightly. Of course, cleaning up there. So a little bit more like a comic book character. So I want to have a mixture between both versions, like the Shannon Tatum version, and like the movie version, and the comic book like version. Something like this. So a little bit more is happening like on a superhero character, is a little bit more happening a lot around the mouth, around the like the features of the face are a little bit more pronounced. So this looks a little bit more stylized, more like simplified, but with some like very pronounced facial features. I think I'm pretty happy with this lower part. Let's find out if we need, no, I think like this makes no sense actually. This can be like very, very soft here, like a change. Some kind like this, and of course his eyebrows. He has like pinching them a little bit in the in this area. So the ear is very important, but actually it's pretty easy to create ears. So I know many people have issues with creating ears, especially on stylized characters, but I think mostly you can create it like like a real ear. So do not bother about like, oh, how much stylization do you need on the ear? You need the least amount of stylization actually. Most stylized characters have pretty much like realistic ears. So invert selection and make some space for, like, there is some space on the ear. So make space for it like this. And this part is actually going pretty much inside. So you have a lot of space here. So yeah, like I said, I think I need to reinstall my tablets because actually I was experimenting with another tablet I got for trying out, and maybe I need to deinstall the other one because my current one is, I think it doesn't like when you have like several tablets installed. My current tablet, I mean. So something like this, and this part is going more in. So it's creating like a question mark. And this part is going more out, but of course it depends on the person. So please always watch like what kind of ear does this person have, and he has a lot, like this Y shape there is like some kind like this shaped. Okay, so this depends on the person. So like this. Okay, I think I'm ready for, like, the question was when do I get from, or when do I get go from, where when do I go from Dynamesh to ZRemesh? And I show you, like, I hide everything but the head, merge visible, go to the merged one, duplicate, then Dynamesh, a bit more resolution, Dynamesh again, something like this. It will be like on this upper lid, it will be a little bit challenging to work it out, but like, let me see. I create some groups. Just to create some like more like edge loops. Something like this should be enough. Now I activate keep groups and try it out. Does it work like this? I think yes. Subdivide it 2 times. And then project everything, and I think it works. Then insert the new head, hide the other one, and unhide everything else like this. And now you have a like merged version where you are actually inside of more inside like a zero meshed mesh. And I do not need Dynamesh in this stage. So I hope this answers your question. Clean up everything like this. And yeah, like I said, this will be a little bit challenging to divide it or like to pinch it or whatever. But I think he is already pretty much done with the details. I mean, on the eyes. Like smooth everything out, like a little bit down. I mean, and then of course you can work further on the like on the details. Transition between nose and face is very important. And the face is pretty much done. So let me create this armor piece. Or yeah, I think Oops, wrong. Like you have to invert, of course. Zero point zero 0.03. Zero point zero 0.01. It's too much. 0.005. Yeah, like this. So check the polygroups. Auto group. And then again, zero mesh. Increase by polygroups. Go into the perspective mode and then, yeah, rework the mask a little bit more so it fits the photo a little bit better. So I hope So I hope this looks a little bit like Shannon Tatum and like Gambit so far. So he needs a like superhero upper body. And I think I will just combine it right away and like sculpt it without like layering out the muscles and this stuff. I make just this shortcut here. Usually I do it like layering out the muscles and this stuff. But right now, I mean, I can do it without. I'm just doing it for like showcase. Like you can actually layer the muscles a little bit later, like this, just to create some volume. And of course the arms like this, and the lateral muscle like this. So yeah, learn anatomy a lot when you're really serious with creating characters, or I mean, yeah, for printing or games, doesn't actually matter. Because you have to like pull out anatomy quickly. Like you have to know where some like muscles are lying and where they are actually going and this stuff. Okay, like sometimes I do the cheap way. I do not do the back too much when we do not see it on the rendering. But of course, for like printing models and characters, I mean, game characters, you of course need the back as well. Because he is wearing a jacket, I will not create it like super precise. Like this works actually pretty good as a as a layer for oh, this is too much. As a layer for the jacket. Like that, and then I let me see. I just extract the layer, like the jacket parts, like this. So someone was asking how I'm creating the jackets. It's actually pretty easy and straightforward. So of course I need to like place his upper body a little bit better or different because I think he is lifting up his chest, so it's filling up this whole area here. So let me see how I think I do it like this for now, like more symmetrical, but I will have a look in 3D to match it a little bit better. I mean, like here. Okay, so oops, something is went wrong here. Let me repeat it. Like like this. And yeah, let me I think he is like lifting up his upper body a little bit like here he has a lot of stuff here going on the chest. I mean a lot of volume. Of course, Shannon Tatum is pretty bulky, so he is not matching the character exactly, I think, but I still I still like him as Gambit. I mean, Gambit is always like more lean, more like a Spider-Man type of character. Very agile, but yeah, I think it's a pretty cool like alternative version. Delete hidden. Restore subdivision level, delete higher, like make it a little bit more like handleable, workable. You can do it like this. I mean, it doesn't actually matter which techniques you are preferring more. Still subdivision, like dynamic sub. Oh, of course I need to crease edges like this. Dynamic. Thickness, and yeah, you can like I said, you can use whatever you want, whatever technique you want actually. And again, massage it in the way like here as well. Do it like this, so it's not this like heavy on subdivisions, dynamic subdivisions. So let's see how it fits into the like when I'm trying to match this position, of course it gets like a little bit too far away. So I have to match it more trying to match it here instead of trying to match it on the perspective here because it makes no sense. Like this, a bit more thickness. This is the advantage for like when you need more thickness. You can just add it here. Same thing on the mask here as well. So when you need like more control over the thickness, over the lifting, then you can of course add thickness here um, on the dynamic subdivisions. And now the jacket. I do it a little bit more messy here because it's actually we do not see it a lot. And these shoulder parts here, I need to trim them because they are like too round. Like this. And then mirror and weld. So it's of course not matching, like maybe his shoulders are more like more up. Maybe more like this. I'm not sure if I want that. Like, let me create him more relaxed. I think it's too much. Of course, the jacket has some volume. But it looks a little bit strange when the shoulders are too much like lifted upwards. I will cut this away like for a statue, so don't worry about this here. Let's add some details, or let's create the hair first. I'm creating like single strands like this with the Damien standard, and then making some cuts like this. So it's just for like just for showcase, okay? So it's not a like a portfolio piece or whatever. So don't think that you can make it messy like this and like get away with it. For your portfolio, of course, you need to clean it up and make it really clean. So I'm just doing it like for for showcase, like quickly, for a quick render for just showing. So it's of course not meant to be a game character or whatever. So for a game, I would of course spend a lot more time with it, creating the hair, like the flow and this stuff. It's very, very important to create it really clear. But like this, it works actually for like just showing. Like when you want to be present on social media, like when you want to show more stuff in a like more dense time set, then you can do it like more like this when you are short on time. use smooth direction for parts like this, where you have just lines. You can clean them up with smooth direction, but please be aware that smooth direction is not working in like symmetric. So you will lose on the symmetrical side. You will lose a lot of control over the mesh. So yeah, like I said, of course you can. I mean, like I said, it's not a game game model sculpt. You can do it like this when you are creating like a fan game or a indie game. You can do it like this. Actually, you do not have to be super precise with your sculpting when you do not have any time or money for creating it like really clean, or for a fan printing, you can do it like this. Like when you want to create a fan uh, statue of this character. Otherwise, for games or for production, it's not usable like this. I mean, you have to spend a lot of like a lot more effort on creating the hair. A lot more work. So I'm adding some more like flowing hair. Like this. So it's some kind of a mixture between uh, between the solid hair and this kind of floating hair. It's very important to create floating layer like this for making the illusion that there is more complexity happening than it is actually really there. So as an artist, we are always like working on illusions and creating some complexity, even if it's not there actually. So more thicker strands there, which are actually floating as well, but a little bit more, yeah, thick. Let's see. And then backface masking and create some depth here. Like this. And add some like complexity to it. With the Damien standard. I love Damien standard for creating stylized hair. Hmm. So, like losing a little bit more quickly. So of course you can fill it up here. I'm not sure. I think I will just paint over the hair over the final render. And let's add some detail there. Just slightly like chisel. I like this brush for creating like technical details like lines and this stuff. Create more targets. And then let's see. I will do a quick and dirty version here. use morph brush for erasing these arrows here. And then like this. some folds here quickly. Okay, it's the next day. I reinstalled my tablet and pen pressure works. So I want to finish the Gambit bust. Again with this chisel. Store morphing target. Like this, and I think I store the reference here in the spotlight, so it's not in the background, it's in spotlight, so you can store it how you want. Actually, it doesn't really matter how you use it. So, and I want to inflate these parts here a little bit like this to make a little bit more variety there, and then so I have some like I have some alphas I created my own on my own, so I want to use them for creating some variety here and there. It's like it's a little bit yeah, like this one maybe. They are a little bit too harsh. Just place them like this, and to have some variety just for yeah, having some bumping there. Like I said, it's not a like production ready sculpt, whatever. It's just for showing. So it can be a little bit, yeah, like a bit more messy. And I want to load some stitches. Yeah, like this one, for example. So placing some stitches here. So when you're creating a stylized character, please do not overblow it with details. But this is actually okay. Like having details like this. Oops. And now I want to inflate. To inflate this part. Or having this like border, stitching border. Something like this. I mean, it's not perfect made. For printing, it's totally fine, I think. So you decide on your own what you want to do actually. Like placing here some of these as well. So we have something like happening. But like I said, not too much when you want this to be more stylized. And the same thing we do here. Higher subdivision and place some of these lines. For practice or quick, like when someone asks you to create like a private commission, I'm not a fan of private commissions. I do not create private stuff like private commissions, but when you want, you can do it for practice, for earning some money with your art. And yeah, then you can, of course, create like quick and dirty versions like this. It's totally fine, I think. Creating some variety here and there like this. Blur it out because the alpha is like not perfect. It's getting like some jaggy lines there. But anyway, I do not use alphas like too much. And of course, I'm not using alphas just like this. I always like sculpt over my alphas. And then stitching. Match the stitching here. I need one subdivision level more. For finer details, you need this. So when someone asks you for a private commission to create like a bust or whatever from a character or from a person, and if this person is telling like, oh, I do not have a big budget, then I would create it like more like this, a little bit more quick. Create this border again. Smooth it down. Sometimes you can put like quick, sketchy sculpts like this in between in your portfolio. I really recommend to do. I mean, not sketchy to do. I do not recommend to create just sketchy stuff and put it in your portfolio. But if you want like to fill up your portfolio with some more work and you do not have actually time for creating like super high detailed stuff, then you can do it like this. I mean, like more sketchy. It's okay, I think, because actually you're just showing that you are working on like characteristics, for example, like facial expressions, which I like to do actually. And I show it just like, hey, I'm working on facial expressions and this stuff. So yeah, I'm not creating like game ready pieces right now or here, especially on this piece, for example. Um, but I'm showing like I I am able to create a face with some expression and this stuff. Okay, so this is something sometimes very valuable actually for a customer. Even more valuable than having a like super detailed uh, piece, like super detailed character for a game. So I'm creating these pretty quickly as well. So these, some kind of, yeah, like details. I just want to, like, for the eye, I want just something to follow and something to recognize. So I'm not creating like super detailed stuff here because I do not have the time anyway. But to have something is sometimes more valuable than having nothing. place the reference again here and my character. Okay, and now I can have some coloring here. I choose for coloring I always choose this skin shade 4 because I think it's a better representation of the coloring than like than the other materials. There is this button missing. I just place like there was a default like default button. Let's see this zipper. Oh, this one. I think it's okay to use it like when it's not too prominent. Like this and for the hair. And I'm picking actually coloring the from the photo or from the artwork. I think it's the quickest way. So then I pick the standard brush and brush or like paint the skin color. I like to do it like this. I place some reddish like veins first, then I pick like blue, place it everywhere like this, and then I go to my color spray, pick alpha 7 and paint like more, let's start with bluish, like on the chin area. Some reddish on this area, like eye and nose area. And of course the ears a little bit more red and yellowish on like more the on the forehead. Like this. And then I pick some kind of skin color and paint over the areas which are too dominant. I mean, when the veins are coming too much through. So it shouldn't be like visible, but it's actually there. It's giving some variety in the colors. Maybe it's even like too realistic for a stylized character, but you paint it over so much that it's actually nearly disappearing. But here and there, it's like shining through. Like this, and then I pick again a little bit more reddish color and go over like on the nose where the reddish color was disappearing. And the ear again. Because he is becoming a little bit too yellowish. And some blue color again here and there, and again like a little bit more red. So you are like mixing between blue, yellow, and red, actually. This is it. Then you get a pretty nice skin color, like for white skin, of course. For Other skin types, it's a different story. But you're actually using same colors, but for the last layer, you're using just like more darker brown tones or whatever you need. Like when you have yellow skin, like for a Hulk or for an alien, you can use green color as the last layer. And please make sure that you do not have like these blue spots like this. On a realistic character, you can have it, but on a stylized character, it's unusual that it's shining so much like through. And it, of course, depends on the, like, skin is not everywhere the same thickness. Means when you have like thinner thinner skin like on the side of the face, then of course more like veins and yeah, veins are coming through. And yeah, they are more visible. So the lips could be a little bit more uh, less red and more like pinkish. But not too much, of course. It looks like he has some lipstick on. So blend it in with some like skin color again. And uh, some of this like lip the same color of the lips should be appearing in the eyes and inner nostrils or so. So it like these portions of the body are more pinkish. And yeah, actually, this is it for the skin. We can paint the leather material a little bit more. With brown and yeah, more brown tones. Some like the brush can be a bit bigger, and then I go to from color spray to normal spray, like it's monochromatic. Paint it over a little bit. It's too like too much of color variation, of course, here and there. Like should be more like this. Same thing here. Okay, some color variation. Then I want to paint like he has some, like from the beard, he has some sprinkles there. Like this, and the eye is a little bit popping out too much. Duplicate it. And create this little dot on the eye. Because it's actually closing the gap between the like corner of the eye and the eye itself. And then I want to paint his iris. For this, I'm watching for how big I want this iris to be. Like this. I make a polygroup. And for the pupil, I make another polygroup like this. And now I can paint the color of the eye. And now I'm double checking the eye because it's actually you see not too much from the side. So right now he is a little bit like stiff. He's watching towards like one point, and I want some more dynamic in his pose, I think. So first thing I do is rotating the eye a little bit. So let's see what kind of pose. I think like from this perspective, but he is watching towards us. Or maybe he is watching more towards this direction. Would be better. Let's see. Something like this, and his upper body. I want this to watch more towards us. So his neck, I probably need to rework it. But let's see. And yeah, I think like reworking the neck a little bit here and there. Something like that. And let's see. Yeah, I think this works, and I can render it like this already. So I load, or I save my progress. I load my script for rendering. And yeah, hit render. Okay, rendering is done. Let's continue on Photoshop. Let's oh, I see already a mistake I did with the eye. It was like masked. So I have to re-render the whole thing. So let me see if I can handle the eye without re-rendering it. So I switch off these for now. Specular shadow. And here are the lights. So now I want light coming from the left. Okay, it's working like this. So I needed to adjust this eye here. Anyway, okay, I want light from this direction. Means I need a shadow from the left. I like the shadow to be bluish, but it's of course too much. Something like this. Then I need some. Oh, this ambient occlusion belongs here. So I need reflection on the eyes, like this. And then specularity from the left. And then I like my specula to be some kind of bluish as well. Something like that. I will do some of the adjustments later. The AO bluish as well. So let me see if I need cavity and the gradient. I like to be more subtle on the face. Like I use this gradient for focusing more on the face. So it's like shadowing the body a little bit more than the depth layer. Let's see if it's too much. Like cavity is not really necessary. I like it for some parts, but not for everything. Then the rim lighting, let's see. Like rim light from here could be more like this. I mean, like some kind of purple. And maybe reddish from the other sides. Let's see if it's like purple and red is not more like more green. Maybe let's see if this works in the final result. So more light coming from here, but I actually do not like this. Like it's too much color here. I'm not sure. Let's continue with other parts and then I will return. So some subsurface scattering. Some color balance, like this, and now I can work more on like on details. So ground shadow, I can remove it, and here use a like contrast. Um, let's see what works, but I leave it as a dark gray right now. I want to focus on him first. So the main light, let's see what kind of color. Main light could be some kind of like warm color. So it's too much contrast here. And I want to have some like reflection on his armor. And I want some reflection on his jacket as well. Like this, but of course not this much. And I want to blur it, of course. And on his armor as well. Blur it, but a little bit less, like it's more plastic. Something like this. And let's see with the rim lighting, because I'm not sure. I mean, I like the rim light like on his hair, how it looks. But this green light is not working. I think white is better. I think this is a little bit too much, so mask it away. The ones I have here, so green is actually a like more yellowish green, is a complementary to this purple. So I want him some kind of in this kind of like um light situation, but I'm not sure if he is looking like some kind of dead, some kind of, I'm not sure. His face is not giving like a strong feeling. So I will find out. I will try out some like facial expressions. Maybe he needs another expression. and re-render it. I think he needs some kind of another expression on the face, and maybe he could face us, like towards us. So let's find out. I will find out and re-render it, and you will see the final result then in the end, in the thumbnail, and I will post it to Discord maybe. And yeah, let's have a look, or let's have a try for another. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I edit this video and of course upload it to YouTube. So don't worry, you will see the final result someday. And yeah, when you like what you see here, of course, I'm happy about having you seeing the whole video, and of course give me a like and subscription if you didn't already. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next live stream and the next video, and I'm out. Bye bye.